night of change on the great estate of Collinwood. Barnabas, followed by Julia and Stokes, has returned to the world of 1971 to find that their trip has changed history. For Collinwood is a serene place, untroubled, unhaunted by the ghosts of Gerard and Daphne. But Barnabas is filled with despair, for back in 1840 he left the body of his love, Angelique, murdered by Lamar Trask. Attempting to avenge her death, Barnabas wounded Trask seriously, but Trask escaped him by going into the strange world of parallel time. There he dies, and there two women find his body, and their fear is so great they bury it secretly, only to return to the upstairs parlor to face an even more terrifying threat.
Mama! Julia! Mama! Mama, where are you?
Melanie?
Mama, where have you been? We've been hunting you for hours.
What is it, Melanie?
It's Papa. He's had a second attack. He's dying. He's dying.
Then the lottery will start again before this week is out. No, not the lottery again.
No, I must go see Justin.
You had to do it. You had to mention the lottery.
Weren't you thinking of it? Wasn't Flora?
I was thinking of Papa, of how terrible life will be here without him. Now, because of the lottery, because he won't be here anymore. He was the only one who made me feel I belonged.
And doesn't anybody else? You mustn't feel that way.
I am adopted, and
They make you feel as if you are. Who does? Do I? Do the boys? Tell me which one, then I'll speak to him.
We think Father wants you, Melanie. Where were you? He's dying this time, Aunt Julia.
Has the doctor been here? Well, what did he say?
He couldn't understand how he stayed alive this long. But we know, don't we?
Yes, it's because he loves us all so. He wants to spare us all.
Do you know one of the first things I remember? I must have been about 5 or 6. I remember hearing Mother and Father talking. They were talking about that room and what would happen when we grew up. And one day that Quentin and I would have to go into that room and spend the night. And I couldn't understand why. I couldn't tell why. And the next day, I went to the West Wing. I walked down that corridor, and I went to that door. And I stood in front of that door. And I began to tremble, as if I could feel the evil that was inside. And then I ran away. But I can't run anymore, can I?
One of us cannot now.
It'll be me. I'll be the one who has to go in that room. I know that. I've always known that. Since the first time I heard about it. If only Father could live another week, I'd marry Catherine tonight.
Morgan! Cannot marry Catherine tonight or tomorrow. If Justin lives for a week and you marry Catherine, then when Justin dies, Catherine will be part of the lottery.
No!
She will. It happens to all of us.
No, I won't have it. There will be no women.
There always have been.
Well, there won't be this time. I've discussed it with Quentin and he agrees.
What, does Gabriel?
He will.
What? I think not. You must not tamper with tradition, Morgan.
Well, you sound as if it's an honor instead of a curse.
I'm just being realistic.
So am I. I know that 6 Collins have gone to that room and spent the night. 3 of them were found dead in the morning, and 3 of them were found like father, mad for the rest of their lives. I am realistic, too, about one thing, that either Quentin, Gabriel, or I will be on that list.
Don't think you or I can decide who will or not be in the lottery. When your father dies, and you read that letter will tell us. Morgan, until the lottery is over, you must have nothing to do with Catherine. Do you understand?
I can't.
You must. Have you told her anything about the lottery and the room?
No.
You must not. Because after this lottery, we will have a whole generation to wait.
But the next time it happens, it will be to my children and Catherine's.
Cromwell.
I had to see you, Catherine.
No. No.
We're going to see each other and we're going to talk.
We have already talked.
Not enough.
You think you can come back to Collinwood and change everything that's happened while you were gone?
I don't care about most of the things that have happened. I care about you.
Start that again.
You're afraid that you'd have to face the truth that you love me. You knew I would come back for you when I could.
Didn't you think that I might change in
You
5 years?
haven't changed. We're alike. We've always been just exactly alike.
All the more reason why we should never marry.
It is the reason that you could never marry anyone else.
Don't listen to me. You don't think.
If I thought that you had one chance of being happy with me
It's my only chance.
in that house, I don't understand you. I don't understand what you see in him. He's spoiled. He's arrogant. He's weak.
Oh, why did you come back? Why did you come back?
I came back because I knew without even being told that you were in trouble. I dreamed of you every night. I wanted to wait until I'd made my fortune, but the dreams went on and on. You were part of me, Catherine. You do love me still. Why do you want that other life? That life without me?
I love Morgan Bramwell.
Whatever you feel for him, you've decided to call it love, but you know it is not.
He and I can have a good life together.
But I can give you that.
How? What would we live on? Your bitterness towards the Collinses? Towards the rich Collinses?
Is that why you want to marry them, for the money?
No, it is not. I want the life he can give me. Try to understand what it's like at my age. Living here in this house, making do.
I can get the money. I swear I will. I have a plan.
You have always had a plan.
But this time it will work. I have a ship, but it's already gone to the Orient. And when it comes back, I'll have enough money to buy another one.
No, Bramwell. We had our happiness. When we were young. When everything was still possible. And I did love you then. I loved you more than I ever dreamed I could love. And I remember it well. It was afternoons by the ocean. And the bonfires we built at night. And the chill came in the air. I do remember. The dreams, the plans. But those dreams and those plans are over.
No, they are not. I won't let them
Can't
be.
go back and live it all again.
We'll start again with new plans and new hopes.
No, we can't.
Bramwell! What are you doing here?
You know as well as I do.
Did Catherine invite you here?
You're not married to her yet.
We are engaged.
You may think that you're lord of the manor, and that Collinsport is some kind of feudal domain. But I will go where I want and when I want.
You are never to come here again.
You're that afraid of me?
Afraid?
Morgan, no.
Yes. Catherine's right. Let her decide. She still lives here, and she still can see whomever she wishes.
Well, Catherine?
We're waiting.
I wish that you would never come here again.
You'll be sorry you said that. You will change your mind.
You were in love with him once. Are you still?
Oh, me. Oh, I feel so safe in your arms. Safer than I've ever felt in my life. No, Morgan, I love you. I love you.
Now listen to me. We must marry tonight.
Tonight? But why?
I can't tell you why. We just must.
Because of Brown.
No.
But why? We've already sent out the invitations for next month.
You've always been able to change at the spur of the moment.
But I don't understand. Not now.
My father is dying.
Oh, no.
I don't expect him to live out the night.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'll go get Reverend Terry and wake the mayor.
What are you talking about? You want to get married because your father is dying? Just giving me a reason not to marry.
Well, if you love me, you do it.
I do love you. But you haven't told me why you want to marry tonight. That expression on your face. Whenever I see it, it frightens me. It's as though you go into yourself somewhere where I can't reach you. What is it that you won't tell me? It has something to do with your family, doesn't it? The people in Collinwood. In Collinsport, they say there are secrets here at Collinwood.
Never listen to them again.
Well, I don't listen to them. I never pay attention to what they say. But unless you tell me why you want to marry tonight, why, I won't do it.
I can't bear being in this room. What a nightmare this evening has been. I can still see the body there.
Oh, don't.
Julia. Suppose someone saw us burying him.
No, no one did.
Poor Justin. Poor Justin. Julia. Julia, do you remember what he was like
Before he went into that room 10 years ago.
We valued life so. We can't blame him, Julia. It's not our Justin that killed that man. It's not the Justin I married.
Papa wants me to read to him from the Bible. I think he's better. I honestly do.
Oh, I hope so.
Melanie, were you with Justin when he had his second attack?
Yes, were you?
Oh, no. I went to his room to see how he was feeling, but he wasn't there.
Where was he, Melanie? Where did he go?
I don't know. I found him downstairs, all excited. I never saw him like that before.
Darling, you better go and read to him now.
Yes, Mama.
If Justin dies, it will be so terrible for her. Julia, Do you suppose she knows that we found that man's body? Justin tells her everything.
No, I don't think so. That man's name is Trask, Flora.
Trask?
Yes. Yes, I took his wallet from his pocket.
It must be one of the Trasks that owns the bakery. You must destroy this, Julia. Lamar Trask? I know no Lamar Trask.
I don't understand it. Look at his business card. It says he's an undertaker with a chapel on Front Street.
But there is no funeral chapel there.
Perhaps he has just come to town. Perhaps he was planning on starting one.
But he wouldn't have cards printed first. Julia, you must burn this. Promise me that.
It's almost funny, isn't it? An undertaker buried by two women in a field.
Julia, Justin killed him. We had to do it.
I know that. Sometimes I regret all the things we've had to do because of that room. We should burn this house. We should burn it to the ground.
It would follow us wherever we went. You know that.
We're trapped, aren't we?
When I think of my sons and the law.
Oh, Flora, Justin won't die. Not now. Not now, Flora.
How do you know?
He can't die before someone sees the woman in white. And no one has seen her yet. She always comes just before the death of someone who's been in that room. She hasn't been seen tonight. Have faith, Flora. Have faith that she won't be seen.
You aren't surprised to see me.
No. You've come to tell me not to try and see Catherine again.
I want your promise.
Well, do you? You think you'll get it? You know, you Collinses have taught me not to live by gentleman's standards. Regardless of how others feel.
We have taught you nothing. You have always envied us. You've always wanted everything we have.
Catherine was mine.
She's not yours anymore.
She will be. Why, what's this? If you and I fight, one of us will have to die. Now get out.
Just remember what I said.
Mama said you wanted to see me.
Yes, Melanie. Melanie, you want Morgan and me to marry, don't you?
I want anyone to be happy who can be.
He just came to me. He said he wants to marry tonight. No. He wouldn't give me his reason. But you know what it is, don't you? Yes, you do. I can tell. Melanie, please help me this one time. And I will help you whenever I can. Help me to understand what is happening in this house. Please. It will be our secret. I swear to you it will be. Whatever you tell me will help me to understand Morgan. Please, please, will you tell me?
Catherine. How kind of you to call. Melanie, you were reading to Justin. It seemed to help him a great deal. I would continue if I were you.
Yes, Julia.
Morgan is not back from the village.
Oh, well, I only came because I thought perhaps I might help with Mr. Collins.
I see. Well, there's nothing you can do. This is not a night, if you will excuse me, for anybody but the closest relatives to be at Collinwood.
Yes, of course.
I will see you to your carriage. Come.
Nothing ever goes right. Nothing. Collingwood is a house of death. She will make it live. Catherine will make it alive. I know she... No. The woman in white. Oh, Father. Tonight is the night.